Man, things are absolutely rocking. You guys are on fire. Sorry about my voice. I'm fighting a cold this week, but pretty much over it. We'll get through that. But yeah, I mean, numbers are rocking. October is definitely here. You guys know the stories, the statistics, the numbers that we see in September, October, November, and it's definitely happening again this year. We've got a lot of momentum right now. A lot of new customers coming on board, a lot of new distributors joining every single day, and we love that. It's awesome. That's what we want. That's what we want to continue to see, and the momentum is definitely going that direction. As you know from the last event a few months ago in September, last month actually, we rolled out our brand new product, E3. I'm sitting here drinking some right now. This product is awesome. Our new brochures are done. They're designed. They'll be available in the Skinny Body Care store probably this week, and they're also going in the new distributor kits. Now, speaking of distributor kits, we've redesigned a lot of parts of it, including the flip chart, including the brochure with all the products in it. We're adding the E3 brochures that are going in there, a few other changes to that kit is along with the audio. So the new kit, we're actually almost out of distributor kits. So a lot of the international ones have not been shipping in the last week or two. We should be all caught up about the second week of November. So I apologize for all of you who have joined who have not gotten your kit yet, and I apologize to all of you guys who are signing up new distributors who have to wait for their kits, but the new kits are awesome, even cooler and more powerful than the original ones. And again, November 12th is when the new folders and everything are getting in from some of the shippers and printers. So that's when everything will be caught up, and then there will be no more delays. We ordered 100,000 kits. So until you guys enroll 100,000 people, and we'll make sure that we don't run out, but we'll be good to go. That said, big event coming up in January, and I want you guys to a couple other announcements real quick that I've written down. We've got a lot of new customer stuff coming out. Our Italian and French landing pages with the videos completely translated in those languages are now live. I believe they're in your My Website address, so if you know people in a French-speaking country or an Italian-speaking country, if there is one outside of Italy, you can now have them go to that page, and they could use it to build in their local market. So that's another cool thing. A couple other things will come up as we're talking. But this event, guys, is going to be huge. We've sold a lot of tickets already. We're already over 300 tickets sold, and we've still got 3 months to go until this event. And with all the new momentum coming in, it's going to be packed. So it's going to be our biggest event yet, which is very, very exciting. But it's an event that you guys don't want to miss. And this is really to get those of you who have already purchased your ticket even more excited about going to the event, and to get those of you who have not yet made that commitment or made that decision more of a reason, actually several more reasons to get your ticket, to get your trip booked, and to make it happen, because this event is going to be probably definitely the most powerful in the Skinny Body Care history, but I believe one of the most powerful events this industry has ever seen. It doesn't happen often that a company gets to celebrate its 6-year anniversary, period, much less do it at a national convention, an international convention, in one of the most beautiful places in the world, celebrating with all of the people who have made it happen, who are the reason that we get to have that 6-year birthday celebration. So if that's not reason enough, guys, it's a big one. Again, our 6-year birthday, most companies don't even last 1 year. Over 98% of companies fail before they're even 2 years old. So the fact that we've made it well past that, now moving into our 7th year in business, is a huge milestone. And if you look at some of the biggest companies in this industry, it was that 7th year where they really went from solid and legit and proven to giant. to huge, to the huge breakthrough that really, more than put them on the map. And I'm not afraid to say it, we're not on the map right now. And that's an exciting place to be, because with all the growth and momentum we've seen, we've done over $100 million in volume our first almost 6 years now, and very few people even know about us. We're not on the map. Nobody knows who we are. Nobody knows about the powerful products that we have, the life-changing testimonials that are coming in, the results that people are getting from these products every single day. They don't know about this compensation plan that pays out more than any other company in the industry. They don't know we have more tools, systems, trainings, resources, just total awesomeness than any other company out there in the industry. People are starting to hear. The buzz is starting to get out. They're starting to find out about it, but they don't know yet. And I believe that that really moving into this 7th year is really going to put us on the map, and is where we're going to see that huge growth curve. But the biggest thing and the biggest reason that you need to be at this event, guys, events change lives. And you could talk to any successful, solid, long-term, full-time, 6-figure earner in the network marketing industry, and they will tell you the same thing. You need to be at events. That's what is the glue to this company, to this industry. That's what builds the belief in the company. That's what gives you the opportunity to see what this company is all about, to meet the people behind the company, to see that they're real, to see people getting up on stage and making everybody in the audience cry when they hear their testimonials. Guys, that can't happen over the phone. That can't happen on a webinar. That doesn't happen in local meetings or anywhere else. And as much belief as you think you have right now, as much as you believe that Skinny Body Care is in you and is part of you, when you get to that event and you get to experience it with us and with like-minded people who share that vision all over the world, and that passion and that enthusiasm and that love, guys, it takes it to a whole nother level. Take a sip of my E3 here. Stuff is so good, and it's so just, don't you guys feel awesome when you take E3? I drink it, I probably drink like 3 or 4 scoops a day. I drink it before I go to the gym, when I get back from the gym, and then I'll have usually one in the afternoon, and then one, I coach both of my kids' soccer teams, so I usually take one before soccer practice just so I have energy to deal with a bunch of crazy kids that I'll just want to run around. But guys, get to the event. Now, as if that stuff weren't enough, here are some more valuable things. And I know, let me take a step back. I know we've had a few, and a lot of you guys have not complained at all. A lot of you guys are very excited about the venue of this event, as you should be. I mean, anytime you have an opportunity to get out of the cold, out of the ugly snow and just freezingness, not that every place in the world is ugly, but to come to one of those beautiful places in the world where it's still 80 degrees when the rest of the world is freezing, and enjoy the beach, get into the water without having to wear a wetsuit because the water is still almost 80 degrees, and be able to just have a vacation where you can learn and experience and meet new people. Awesome. I mean, that's just another reason. Florida in the winter, there's a reason that the population in Florida doubles in the winter, because everyone wants to be here. It's the most, it really is a beautiful place in the winter, and a great place to come. The weather is perfect, and there's so much to do. If you want to make a whole vacation out of it, escape the cold for a few extra days, Disney's just 2 hours away. You can go to the beach. You can go down to Miami. It's about an hour and a half away, probably less than that. Just so much stuff to do here in Florida. You can go on a, what do you call it, an airboat ride and see the alligators down there. You can just enjoy the sun at the beach, go to the pool, whatever you want to do. So, the reason, there's a lot of reasons Florida's awesome, but the reason we picked this venue is because of that. We wanted to give people an exciting place to come in the wintertime. And because Florida is such a huge attraction in the winter, and because we're going to have such a huge event, we expect at least 700 or 800 people at this event. There's not a lot of venues or locations in this area that can hold all of our people and host an event with that many people. So there weren't a lot of options. We were very lucky, very fortunate. I'm very excited that thanks to Steve and Susan Barron, Susan especially, who has put a lot of work into finding a venue and put this whole deal together. This event is being held at the PGA Resort. Guys, this is a very exclusive resort, and I know a lot of you guys are super stoked, super pumped to be able to get there, but I also know a lot of you guys are a little concerned that it's a little bit higher priced than you would like it to be. So I want to give you a few, put a few things in perspective, and then tell you some of the other reasons that you need to be there. Because first of all, there are other hotels that you can stay at around the hotel that are cheaper. You can probably get them for half of what you could get this venue for. But let me tell you about what you're going to get if you do stay at this hotel, because we want as many people at this hotel as possible. I know the hotel people want as many of us at the hotel as possible, and so they're doing a lot of extra things, especially for us, to make it work for you guys, to attract you, to show you that they really want us there. And so first of all, just the deal alone, rooms are $239 a night. The normal rate for the winter time at this event, and you could go straight to their website and see, is $319 a night. So you're getting $80 off a night at one of the most exclusive resorts in the entire country, in the entire world. That is really a rare opportunity for you guys to take advantage of that. So yeah, it's a little bit more expensive. Sell a few more bottles of Skinny Body Max. Sell a few more bottles of E3, Hibernate, Instant Youth, Ageless, Skinny Fiber, all of our amazing products, and make it work. Find 2 or 3 friends to share a room with. But guys, to be able to get into PGA Resort for $239 a night is a ridiculous price, especially in the wintertime. So I know it's more than some people want to spend, but guys, don't miss out on that opportunity, because opportunities to stay at 5-star resorts like this for that price don't happen often. And again, thanks to Susan Barron for arranging that deal, and thanks to the PGA Resort staff for making it happen for us. On top of that, the people who do stay at the hotel are going to get some other perks and benefits that people who are not staying at the hotel will not receive. Some of those things are, and this is a really fun one. I think it's Saturday night, but it could be Friday night. I'll have to check. You'll get to play what they call glow golf. You don't have to be a golfer. It's really putt-putt golf or mini golf on their giant putting green. They set up a course. It's all lit. It's all glowy. It is really, really cool. We're going to put up some pictures so you guys can see it. And it's really just a fun icebreaker event, a fun time to hang out with other Skinny Body Care people, a bonding time, a time to have fun, let loose, just enjoy being there at the event with other amazing people just like you. Whether you want to play golf or not, you don't have to be awesome. I suck, but it's going to be fun. I'm going to get out there and try to beat you guys. And hopefully you try to beat me too, because I like competition. So that's going to be fun. It's called Glow Golf. On top of that, they've agreed to throw in breakfast, free breakfast for anyone who stays in the hotel. You guys are going to get a voucher for Saturday morning. You're going to get a full breakfast paid for by the hotel. We're also working on a lunch deal, so you're going to get a lunch voucher. It's not going to be the full lunch. It'll probably be like $5 for a full buffet lunch for people who are staying at the hotel, and it's going to be probably, I think, like 15 or 20, maybe more than that for people who are not staying at the hotel. So they really want you guys to stay there. They're really going all out to show you how much they want us there. So, guys, I'd love to see you at the hotel. It's just more time that we get to spend together, and it's just a beautiful resort. They've got beautiful pools. If you like to golf, you can do that. If you want to go to get a massage or something like that, you can do that as well. But really, just hang out with the Skinny Body Care family, hang out at the pool, go to the hot tub, go to the spa, whatever you want to do, and be there. But so that's just reasons to stay at the hotel. But either way, if you want to stay somewhere else, that's fine too. We want you at the event. And here are some other things that we have arranged at this event that are going to be awesome as well. First of all, Todd Falcone. For those of you who have never seen Todd Falcone speak, he's one of the most sought-after trainers in the entire network marketing industry. The guy is hardcore. He will teach you stuff. He will push you. He will help take your business to the next level. He's speaking probably for 2 one-hour sessions on Saturday. You guys do not want to miss Todd Falcone. We had to book him way in advance, and I've been chasing this guy for really since the last 2 conventions, and he's always been booked. We got lucky this time that he had the date available on January 21st to be at our event to speak for us. And guys, just another reason, if you haven't seen Todd live, you got to be there. The guy rocks. What else do we have? We've got some awesome stuff on Friday. We're going to structure it similar to how we structured the event in Nashville. For those of you who were there, the feedback was absolutely awesome. Talk to anyone that went to that event. Everyone loved it. So Friday we're going to have some kind of icebreaker game session or something when we get there. Then we're going to have breakout sessions, speakers, training. We're going to talk about creating wealth. Because one thing that really differentiates this company, guys, and if you haven't listened to anything I've said so far, turn on your ears right now. One thing that really separates this company from any other company out there in the industry is that this is not just another network marketing company. This is not just another opportunity, not just another MLM where you can make some money and then go to the next one. This is what we want to be a home. We want this to be the last company you ever have to be involved in. We want this to be the company that you can retire with. And that goes far, far beyond just the income that you make in Skinny Body Care. We want that residual income to continue for years and years and years. But on top of that, we want to teach you how to invest that money, because you're not truly wealthy until your money is making you money. And as long as you're working your business and making money, that's you working for the money. And that's still a very positive thing. And you can make more money here than probably any other company in the industry, especially with the compensation plan that we have. But we're going to teach you guys, and there's going to be a breakout session on Friday talking about how important it is to save, how to invest, how to get your money working for you so it's making you money so that you can ultimately retire with this company, walk away, create that financial independence, and not have to worry about going and jumping to the next shiny deal ever again. So that's one of the things that we're talking about on Friday. You're also going to get some amazing training from some of the top leaders in this company. We're going to actually ask you guys and our leadership council team for some feedback, what kind of topics you guys want to hear about, you guys want to learn about. We're going to put a lot of those things in. Same thing with Saturday. Saturday is going to be the most powerful day of training, awesomeness, inspiration, excitement, total power that you will ever experience in your life. I promise you. It is going to be a day you do not want to miss, a day that this industry really will, I believe, will change this industry because of what we're announcing, what we're doing, the training that you're learning, everything that we're doing on that day to celebrate our 6-year birthday, our 6-year anniversary, moving into our 7th year in business, where it is just going to go to a whole nother level. Guys, we've done a lot of exciting, powerful things that most companies never do in this industry just in our first few years. And now it's time to step it up another notch. So that's an event you don't want to miss. After that event, Saturday night is really a celebration. And everyone who comes to the event, this is all included. It doesn't cost extra. You don't have to pay for it. We're doing a full-on, just awesome dinner, like 3-course meal, award ceremony. A lot of you guys, almost everyone is going to walk out of there with some kind of award, whether it's a certificate, whether it's rank achievement medals. Even if you've just achieved the rank of bronze or silver or gold, you're going to go out of there with a medal. We're giving out a lot of trophies and awards for leadership, for inspiration, for rising star, people who are just getting started but really showing that they're on track to be big. We've also got our annual 5 Eagle Awards that we give out to people who have really gone above and beyond. Doesn't have to be the top earners in the company, just people who have stepped up, helped other people, shown that they are really, they embody what this company is all about. So that's going to be awesome as well. And then Sunday is, as if the value weren't there enough, what you're about to hear from Dale that we've put together for Sunday is going to be awesome. So I'm going to turn it over to him here in a second. Last but not least, we've also actually printed out a list here somewhere. Where is my list? A couple conventions ago in Dallas, we did another, here's my list, another just kind of benefit, just reason to come to the event. And that was, one of the things that Dale, a lot of you guys know Dale Calvert, a lot of you guys saw him at the Nashville event. I mean, this guy has done some of the best training that really the industry has ever seen, specifically for our company. And one thing that I love about Dale, and you guys have heard me say this before, is that he's not a guy that just teaches you stuff. I mean, there's a lot of people in the network marketing industry and people who call themselves life coaches and personal trainers and success coaches who have never actually done the things that they're trying to train other people to do. And that just gets to me a lot. Dale is a guy who's been there, who's done that, who's led by example, who's built big, huge organizations in this industry, who's been in the trenches, who started from nothing and built up significant organizations in the network marketing industry doing exactly what he's teaching you to do. Nothing that he's teaching you is stuff that he hasn't done himself, and it still works today, and he's taken into account new technology, worked that in, knows exactly what to do, and the things that can help you guys build. So he's going to be at the event as well for a special thing. But one thing that he taught us a few events ago that was just amazing, but very few people took advantage of, was press releases. You guys, I mean, there are so many tools out there that you can do, and no one in the industry has ever done every single thing to build their business. But if you guys master 3, 4, 5 different things, you really can take your business to the next level. But one thing that Dale talked about was press releases. If you guys take some pictures with me, the CEO of the company, giving you an award, some of the top leaders in the company, you can submit those to local papers. We've even got the article written for you on Dale's training site specifically for SBC. You can put that into any paper at any time, and a lot of them are going to print it. But one thing that we did to take it a step beyond was for anyone who attended the Dallas event, we actually submitted those for you. So we put in, we hired a PR team, called all of you guys, got your pictures with you, wrote up the press release, submitted it to the newspapers, and we've already gotten about 10 of them published. And some of you guys don't even know this. I'm going to just read through this list of people who either have been published or are on the schedule to be published in the next few weeks. And we're going to get copies of all of these and send out to all you guys so you can see what it's all about. But we're doing the same thing for everyone who comes to the Florida event. Whether it's 800 people, 1,000 people, whatever, we're going to do everything we can to get you guys published in your local newspaper, to make you a local celebrity, which is going to build your credibility with your current customers, your future customers, your local market, and just really give you more power in building your team. So that's a cool thing. Obviously not every single one is going to get published. Really depends on the newspaper. Some of them are very open and willing to do it. Some of them takes a few calls to follow up, and we're doing everything we can to get as many published as possible. But here's a list of ones we know have gotten published, and there's probably several more that just threw the article in the paper that didn't even tell us, just because we submitted to them ready to go. It's like, here's the article, here's the picture, put it in your paper. Local newspapers are always looking for stories. So Hassan Bowers, I don't know if you even know, you got published in the Washington Post. Dara Anda, the Cape Codder, is publishing your article. I don't know if they already have or not. It's same with the rest of these people. Laura Hauk in the Fannin Sentinel. Mario Souza in the Gilroy Dispatch. Pat Adolph in the Morning Sun. Veronica Hunter in Clayton News Daily. Valerie Villanueva in the McNair Country News. Layla Pippin in Shreveport Times. So all these ones are ones that we know are getting published or have gotten published, and a lot more will. Come to the event in Florida, and we're going to try to do the same thing for you guys. Just another reason, another benefit to do that. Now, last but not least, as I turn it over to Dale, I know I've taken more of this webinar than he wanted me to, but I really want to emphasize just how exciting and powerful this event, and really how don't miss, however you want to say that, this event is going to be. You guys really need to be there if you're serious about making this your home, the last company you want to be involved in. This is the event you want to be at. Regardless of all that other stuff, here's a $1,000 reason to get to this event. So Dale and I have become good friends in this industry thanks to his just amazing job he's done for us. As far as his training that he's brought, helped so many of you guys in this company, and that helps the company, and that helps more of you guys in the company, and that's what we want. And one thing that we talked about a few weeks ago is, he's next year in 2017, he's starting a live training, a live actual training that he's charging $997 for, and he's going to do 2 or 3 events throughout the year in different venues. We talked, I don't know how, I'm so thankful for our relationship that he's willing to do this for us, and we were able to come up with something that worked for both of us. But this is more than just a regular training. This is more than just, how to build your business, nuts and bolts. This is entire mindset. This is getting focused. This is just changing the settings in your mind, and he's going to talk about exactly what all that means and how it works to really not only help you build your skinny body care business, but it is going to help you in your relationships. It's going to help you with your self-confidence. It's going to help you with your self-esteem. It's going to help you with any entrepreneurial business, venture, whatever that you ever start for the rest of your life, and very realistically could change your life. And I can't wait to attend one of these events. But Dale has, thankfully for our relationship, he's going to put on a condensed version of this $997, this $1,000 event that he's going to be doing next year. It's $1,000 a seat. He's going to be doing that for you guys. You don't have, I'm taking care of all of it. So that's included for everyone who comes to the event. You guys are going to get the condensed version. Instead of a full day, it's going to be a 3-hour session on Sunday morning, 9 a.m. to noon. So schedule your flights to leave after like 2 p.m. so that you don't miss out on this training. As if Friday and Saturday weren't powerful enough, Sunday could very realistically change your life forever. So I'm going to let Dale talk about exactly what that means and what you guys are going to get on that Sunday. But I can't wait to see you at the event. Definitely book your ticket as soon as possible. We want to get just kind of more aware of how many people are coming so we can kind of negotiate more stuff with the hotel and get you guys even more powerful stuff that we've already been able to get. Thank you for everyone who was already booked. So it's going to be awesome. So with that, Dale, I'm going to let you take it. Sorry for taking so long. See you guys all there.
Thank you, buddy. No problem. Guys, I appreciate the opportunity to be with you. I'm not going to take a lot of time, but I do want to talk about what we're going to be doing on Sunday the 22nd. I need to get some of that E3. My gracious, Ben. That must be some awesome good stuff. But before I continue on here, I do need to say something that's important. You know, I'm sitting here and we have people from all over the United States, really all over the world, that are listening today. And I can say without question, I can look back over the last 35 years, there was 2 events that I could not afford to be at. We're literally piling people in the room, eating peanut butter and crackers and bologna out of a cooler for 3 days. That if I hadn't attended those events, I would not have the opportunity to speak with you guys this morning. And lives are changed at events. About a year and a half, 2 years ago, I closed down 80% of my training sites. And I did that, and I wanted to focus on redoing one at a time. And Don and I have multiple things going on. We have 4 different businesses we operate: network marketing, support services, consulting, training is part of that. So my primary focus was the training club, which I know some of you are members of. So we've got that almost November 1. That's done, and we'll have that redone. The next thing I wanted to do was programming your mind, because over the last couple, 3, 4 years, I've realized how important this is and how needed it is everywhere. And so programming your mind is the most important training I believe that I've ever done, period, for anybody. And again, not just for network marketers. And again, it was never designed as a training. It wasn't something I put together so I could sell. It was something that I did for myself. And then 10 or 11 years after the fact, put it together in a formal structure that I could share with my personal team, quite frankly. And then later on, made it available in DVD, CD that you saw. And everybody that the testimonies I just shared with you were not from people on my personal team. They were people in other companies. They, you know, Michael started with me years earlier, but he was not on my personal team when he was number 3 money earner in his company. So I thought about this over the last few months because I knew it was getting closer, and how can I introduce this to make the biggest impact for the most number of people? Because we all know that there's people that have bought the package and never went through the first activity. They bought the package, never went through the first activity to implement what was in the package. So I decided on live webinar, live workshop. I wanted to put together a live workshop where attendees will leave with everything they need to put the 15-minute-a-day program into action immediately as soon as they leave. And it's really a workshop. It's not even a training. It's a workshop with activities that you complete to put together your perfect day, and so on and so forth. And the fair market value is $997 for a full day's workshop. My plan is to do 3 of these a year and get it to a point really where, well, $997 is extremely, it's beyond cheap. When you compare it to the value that it can provide. So the first ever live event for Programming Your Mind for Success workshop will be on January 22nd, 2017 in conjunction with the SBC National Convention. As Ben already told you guys, it will run from 9 to noon. You will leave this workshop with the opportunity to have everything you need in place to intentionally, consciously program your mind for success in all aspects of your life and maximize your God-given talents, skills, and abilities in every aspect of your life. Whatever your investment is to be at the event, and I'm talking about hotel if you stay a week, airfare if you're coming from Australia, every meal that you spend, whatever your total investment is to be at the 3-day SBC event. 3 hours that I'm going to have with you, when you leave there and implement it, saying it's worth 10 times whatever your total investment is in the SBC event is one of the biggest understatements I could ever make. I'm telling you, I promise you from my soul, this has changed thousands of people's lives. They're better parents, they're better leaders, they're better people, they're better neighbors, because as human beings we must act in accordance to our program. I see people all over this industry have really good intentions and lousy programming. The most important foundational training any entrepreneur-minded person can receive, and it's not because Dale says it or because Dale believes it. It has nothing to do with me. Nothing. It's based 100% on wisdom of the ages, principles, and documented facts. I will share one other concept with you. Radical change. We talked about people change two ways, or we talked about the four ways people process information, and one is radical change. And I love to see radical change in people. And there's people that have had experiences like the firewalk. Some of you know about firewalks. And the courage and the ability to do the firewalk creates radical change in people. And I have friends of mine over the years that had radical change after they did the firewalk. And I'm just pulling firewalk out of the air, guys. I mean, there's a personal development expert that brings people and they have a trench. What's that spider? I don't even know. The poisonous spider walk on their hands. And I mean, radical change is awesome. It's good. I believe in it. I believe in radical change. But I also know, based upon the people that I have seen over the years, unless it's backed up with a path of daily activities, it will diminish over time. That radical change will diminish if it's not backed up with daily activities. And we're talking 10 to 15 minutes a day. Then there's people that here agree and create daily activities that lead to a totally new pattern and self-image. That's what I'm going to share with you at the SBC of third day SBC, January 22nd. You're going to leave with a personalized set of daily activities and a 15-minute plan that I guarantee will impact your life in the most possible way known to man and help you maximize the natural talent, skills, and gifts that you already have, and if you do, and give you the path to make sure, if you have a true desire, not a token desire or something we want to talk about, but a true desire to make that come forth easily, naturally in your life without trying to make it happen, because it is what your program is. It's what your program is. It is who you are. It's not what you're trying to do, because you must act in accordance with your program. All right, Ben, if you're still on and you want to wrap it up, buddy, that's fine. I'm done. I can't wait to see people on the 22nd. I don't even know. You probably at soccer practice or something.
I'm still here.
Oh, cool.
Thanks, Dale. Awesome job. Guys, get to the event. We're throwing this in for you for free, $997 value for this course that Dale teaches, that you guys are going to get the condensed version for free. Leave there with action steps to really change your mind and change your life. So That's just one of the things, guys. You know, any of the stuff we talked about is more than enough reason to get there. But we can't wait to see you at that event in Florida. It's going to be awesome. Keep rocking. We've got some exciting announcements for November. And let's wrap up the month strong. You guys are awesome. We'll see you at the top. And that's all I got. Have an awesome day, guys. You rock.